as you can see, the SV is gone and the new era is here. I got a 2006 Yamaha FZ6. Yeah. And we got a full tank, if you could tell, but our display's a little busted. We gotta figure out a way to fix that. So this isn't going to be our main video for this bike, all right? Because we're just taking a little ride. We had to go get some gas. And yeah, we're basically just getting the gas if we don't get hit by a Ram truck. So on to the SV. I don't know, man. You know, I don't want to... I love the SV, okay? And the next owner, the guy who got it, he loves SVs. And you know what? It was just a perfect mix, okay? He used to have one that was the full Farron version of SV, actually. And he came out, he didn't bitch and complain about the bike. You know, he knew it had its own flaws and stuff. Got the bike, and you know, I could have been good owner, good buyer. I mean, that was a good buyer. Probably the only buyer, to be honest, was somebody who was specifically looking for an SV. So far, learning this one hasn't been that difficult, but it is kind of weird because the SV is so torquey. You know, we went so long without having actually like real working brakes, but it didn't matter because the SV was so the low end power was, you know, it would engine brake every time. You go into a corner, you come out a corner, it's engine braking. You know, I mean, if I'm being honest, there was no need for brakes on the SV. Okay, that bike could perfectly go without brakes. Luckily enough, this one does have brakes, and we got rear view mirrors. I mean, we got mirrors. Look at that shit. We haven't had mirrors in a while. It's so weird. But yeah, like I said, I mean, the bike has this little flaws. I got a chain and regular maintenance stuff coming in, spark plug, stuff like that. And the chain definitely needs to be done. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's kind of the sprockets. The sprockets are like slapping, making a really bad noise. We hit 101. I think we've had the bike now for 3 days. I haven't pushed it at all because, like I said, learning the bike, I want to get the maintenance and stuff replaced, even if it's all good. It's just, you know, those little things that you want to make sure are good to go. But yeah, I mean, so far I like it. It's a beautiful bike for 2006. It actually has its paint. It's got its Farron. It's got everything that I didn't have. I'm probably screaming to the top of my lungs because of the wind, but damn, dude, like I'm happy with it, okay? It was everything that I didn't have. We actually have turn signals, we have a tag, we got insurance, you know, some other things that we didn't have before. And this, we got a windshield. It's tinted. It's a racing windshield. It says it right up there. Racing. So that's what I'm going to call it, racing. Let's slow down so I can speak, y'all. Yeah, so originally my whole plan was to get a Suzuki, like a Gixxer or a CBR. That was kind of the two that I was looking for. I don't know, I had a budget that I gave myself that I would not exceed, and to be honest, anything in this budget that was a Gixxer or a true super sport bike was not worth it, man. It just had too many miles and too ragged out, shit missing all over it. You know, I didn't want to trade one headache, or I didn't want to sell one headache and then get another one. This one, it's got to be the best one that I could have found. It really could. I mean, really and truly and honestly, it's got to be the best one that I could have found at my price range. I got everything I wanted. I got an inline 4. I've always wanted an inline 4. I've never had one. I always wanted one, but I've never had one. So now I have one, and it's cool. I like it. I mean, it's, like I said, taking some time to get used to, but I mean, you know. And of course, coming from the naked SV, I really did, you know, I wanted something with a bear, and I think that was probably one of the bigger things, is just something with fairings, because, you know, I could duck down and I could be okay, or I could sit up here and get blown back in the wind. You know, either way works. I'm sorry, I know this video is so all over the place, man. It's been a couple weeks since we did one of these, all right, but we're getting there, okay? The SV, as soon as it's sold, I don't think I realized how much I loved that bike. Okay, because after a couple days after it sold, like, I was very, very depressed. I was very, very upset. I'm not sure if I was upset because of the SV. I was just upset that I no longer had a motorcycle, and that, you know, the future didn't promise me one. Yeah, I was depressed. I was depressed as hell. Like, bad. Beautiful Crackhead Bridge, man. We love this spot. Crackhead Bridge. All the bikes have to come here. Oh, that chain sounds so bad. Oh, the dummy light's on. Now, there we go. There it is. There it is. It looks really good for a 2006. If anybody says this bike doesn't look good for its age, then you're lying. Okay, you are a liar. We're gonna put the tag on there. Don't worry. I know what I said. We're going legal this time. What I really like was a dual exhaust. It's just very expensive to find them, but you look at that. The bike looks. It looks good. It does. There's no little weird, you know, bullshitty things going on. It's just, it's there. It's not messed with. I do kind of feel like these tires are wearing a bit odd, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about at the bridge. It's a 2006 Yamaha FZ6. Got the inline 4 motor. The only flaws that are on it is we got the display. I don't know if you can see that. Let's make sure you can see that. The display, it was fine, but it's like all cracked and shattered. I don't know. I'm sure it could be fixed somehow. Do we have something else? Oh yeah, we got them leaky fork seals. You can't get around those leaky fork seals, but it's okay, you know, because the SV's fork seals leaked, and I just let them leak. Right here is suspect. It's got a small, what I believe, it's got to be an oil leak. Okay, that's where the oil pump. That's the cover for the oil pump, and I think it's just a gasket. So I've already got a new gasket coming in, but it's very minuscule, very small amount. So nothing too big to worry about. Other than those two things, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Regular maintenance is all that we need. Which is we're getting new sprocket, new chain. Wait, we're getting new sprockets, new chain. Gonna do an oil change and all those regular maintenance things. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see y'all very soon. We got some good stuff planned.